What's going on YouTube? Greenwood Evil here, and today we are going to review the Power Rangers movie Pterodactyl Battle Zord. Now if you guys remember, my first video of a toy review was for the Tyrannosaurus Rex Battle Zord from the movie, which we see right over here. But today we're doing Kimberly's Zord, which I think, in my opinion, is the coolest looking Zord of the five. Let's take a look at this box, shall we, before we go any further? So there's the pterodactyl, looking really nice. Then we have our little Kimberly Pink Ranger. And this one comes with the Putty Patrol you can kind of see in the background there, which we'll crack him open in a second. And then, of course, let's take a look at the back. There we go. So basically you can kind of capture the little putty villain with the Pterodactyl Zord. And she sits in the cockpit at the top of the head. And of course you have your rest of your stuff, your Zords there, that combine to make the Megazord. Soon, hopefully, I will have all five of them at some point. But until then, let's take a look at this one. So, of course, I pre-cut it to make it a little bit easier on everybody, so they don't see me struggling. You guys don't see me struggling here. So we got that, and then let's put on. See, the wing comes separate from the pterodactyl, so they can have it boxed pretty nicely. Let's put it on here. It has little clips, so it's not very difficult there. So that's nice. Let's clip that sucker on. There we go. And there we go. The Pterodactyl Zord from the movie. Now, the same kind of issue happens with this one that the T-Rex has in all the movie Zords so far, is that you don't have a basic, you have a basic paint job. So you got just your pink, your silver, and some blue. Nothing real metallic to speak of, but I like the way this design is. So basically you pull back the feet to capture the little putty man, which we'll open up in a second. Putty Patroller. This is where Kimberly sits, right in there, where she flies the pterodactyl, and I'm assuming that these are going to be some sort of weapons here. Some guns of some sort. You know, the Zords are loaded with guns. These are probably guns too. So let's crack open Kimberly and take a look at her first. Alright, let's see here. Kimberly. So here is Kimberly. Tiny, tiny little toy of the Pink Ranger, which sits in here. So we will sit her in there, as you can see. Close her up. Much smoother than the T-Rex putting Jason in the mouth. That was a little strange. But I like this design. This is really sweet. I don't know, like compared to the original one, which I have, I'll show you right now. Compared to the original one, let's put that there so everybody can see it. Back this up a little bit. There we go. And as you can see, the original, right here, it's much smaller. And not so much detailed. I'm also missing a couple pieces off of this because this thing is ancient. I'm missing the smokestacks on the Megazord, which I believe go right here on the pterodactyl, but that's... you know, I got this off of eBay a long time ago, but it wasn't complete. But it was complete enough so I can have the Megazord. Anyway, but that's the original pterodactyl, and the new one is this one, of course. The wings, as you can see on the box, the wings of the Megazord, which go right there. So pretty much the whole thing attaches on the back of the Megazord. I'm assuming like this goes on like that. This way. But we're not going to fool around with taking these apart until we have all five, because I don't want to get excited and then not have all the pieces, of course. Anyway, let us open the Putty Patroller. Capture the putty villain. Now, this guy looks a little strange. Looks like some sort of... He looks like, if you're a Batman fan, kind of looks like a odd-looking clay face of some sort. It's got a little satchel, looks like right there. That's a little strange. His big feet, I don't know what's going on with that, but allegedly, basically, you're supposed to be able to set little putty man down, like so. Yeah, he doesn't really stand on my my mat here. But anyway, you're supposed to be able to capture him in this thing. I don't know why that really, you know, that's, yay, we got him, hooray. The Pterodactyl Zord should be used for bigger battles, obviously. You know, I'm a super nerd for Power Rangers, so get a little upset at weird things like that. But just like the T-Rex, this could definitely have used a lot more color. I'm sure that we're going to see a whole lot of color in these. These are probably blasters of some sort right here. You could have had a lot more. You could have added even some blue. Nothing, just this color blue right here. You could have added this blue right here. I mean, something. Hopefully, like I said in the other video, maybe we get a legacy version, which will be super expensive, but will also be really nice. But yeah, let's take a look one more time of Kimberly. So another thing I want to point out is that it looks like the Putty Patrollers are going to be gigantic in this movie, because I'm assuming that they wouldn't make this Putty super big compared to her if they weren't the same size. So it looks like they're going to have a little rough time on their hands. The Rangers will. So that's interesting. I think it looks pretty neat. I'm not super mad at any of the redesigns. I'm just upset that the toys aren't as super detailed as we'd like. I gave the T-Rex a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna give this an 8 just because the way the style looks. It's really nice. And of course, you know, it's nice to see that they're making some toys for women or for girls or whatever, instead of just being, you know, T-Rexes and boy stuff. Of course, they have the pink and yellow Ranger Zords and whatnot. Hopefully, they come out some more stuff for girls, like the whole Rey incident with Star Wars, but that's a different story. But yeah, the wings, the wing pieces come apart and it becomes the wings on the Megazord. I'm not gonna get too much in detail. I want to kind of assemble this, you know, in a video. So instead of doing it one piece at a time, I also have I bought the Triceratops, but that will be for another video for another day. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe Thursday. But here we go. This is pretty much it. Capture the Putty. That's what I was wondering in the first video, what the deal with the Putty Patroller was, why Kimberly was so special that she got it. But I guess because you're able to capture it in the feet of the pterodactyl. But pretty much, there it is. Your Power Rangers movie Pterodactyl comes with Little Putty Man, Putty Patroller, and of course, Kimberly, she's in the cockpit right now. She's flying this thing. But she's in there, don't worry. But there you go, guys. So, I love this. I love the idea. I love the movie. Love the movie designs. I can't wait to see the movie. So, there you go, guys. As always, of course, remember, like, subscribe. We'll be in the middle here. Like. Hit the like button as many times as you possibly can. I know it only counts once, but whatever. Other videos will be over here, and maybe some over here. Maybe fill the whole screen with videos. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Anyway, speak green with evil, and as Zordon always said, may the power protect you.